Just about an hour ago, we learned that Elizabeth Warren is back in Iowa right now. We learned that she went to Roosevelt High School in Des Moines to meet with some voters last minute. She posted a few of those selfies to her Twitter. And of course, Warren has kind of been pushing for this selfie, I guess, movement, you could almost say. Her campaign has touted that she's taken more than 100,000 of those selfies with voters just across Iowa, of course. And so she was in D.C. earlier today to hear those closing arguments in the impeachment trial of President Trump and made her way back to Iowa. But that doesn't mean that the campaign was not working hard today. There were just several of those stops. She had surrogates getting out the word for her, high school students, even college students. Some of the most notable ones maybe from our district that viewers may be familiar with are State Senator Zach Walz from Iowa City area, as well as State Representative Liz Bennett, really working hard for them to get out people and remember to caucus tonight. And again, we'll be here covering the Warren campaign the entire night. Back to you.
Let's turn now to KCRG TV9's Jordee Kalk, who is live at the Elizabeth Warren campaign there in Des Moines, and it really has filled up behind you, Jordee, obviously shifting from caucusing to campaign celebrations, and certainly they're hoping to be celebrating tonight there, the Warren party.
That's right, Bruce and Beth. I actually just a minute ago spoke to Daniel Wasta. Now, he is the political director for the state of Iowa for the Elizabeth Warren campaign, and he told me they are cautiously optimistic about tonight and so far are pleased with what precincts are reporting so far. And as you just said, Beth, this room is really filling up. I'll step out of the way so you can get a little bit better of a look here. So as you said, there are people that are going from the caucuses to here, but there are also a good number of out-of-state fans. Earlier, I spoke to two women from California that really came here just to learn about politics in Iowa, and they say they love it so far. And, they are actually undecided voters, and they said they're kind of leaning towards Warren. And after seeing this turnout tonight, they expect to vote for Warren in the primary election in California. Again, this party opened to the public at 8:30 tonight, and the doors are still open. People are still trickling in now, so I expect it to get even busier in really the minutes or hours to come. Tell me why you voted for Warren tonight.
Because there needs to be a woman in the White House to make sure everything's going well. And my mother told me always listen to a woman, so it's about time for one.
And you're from Des Moines here?
Yeah, I'm from Des Moines, Iowa.
And Warren won your precinct, is that right?
Yes. And we did a caucus for her over at Hoover High School at the library, and a lot of people showed up.
Awesome. So, how was the caucus process so far? Was it easy enough?
It was all right. First time I ever did it, but I was helping my son because he was the chairman, and it turned out real well.
I did just speak to a man a couple minutes ago that came from a caucus precinct in Des Moines where he says Warren won easily there and he voted for her. He said that it's time that a woman is in the Oval Office, so he is very hopeful that Warren will get the nomination and run against President Trump here. Now, we have heard that there will be a while until official results come, but as far as I can tell in this room, everyone seems to just be ready to party and just have a pretty good time here, so no frustration, which is kind of a nice thing, at least here. It's a pretty good atmosphere as well. Senator Elizabeth Warren did speak. I know that you took a live look at it for a couple minutes, and she is actually still in this room right now. We can't really see her because, of course, she's just crowded with this sea of people, but she is taking selfies with everyone who's in this crowd right now. Earlier tonight, I did mention that she's kind of known for her selfies, and her campaign has touted taking more than 100,000 of them with, fans and various people since she has started campaigning. But I do want to give a recap of her speech tonight. She made reference to her upbringing in Oklahoma and how, she's really made it as far as a politician, and if she can do it, you can really dream big. That's the big theme that we're hearing tonight. It's even been chanted among her supporters, is dream big. And she says that she has work to do in the White House and she really needs to get it done. And I also want to talk a little bit about her campaign here. She's really been trying to stand out as, of course, one of the most progressive Democrats running for the presidential office right now. And if we take a look up, we're going to pan up stage to her so you can take a look at, again, some of those selfies that we're seeing right now. I guess that's actually a real picture, not just a selfie, but a lot of support here tonight in Des Moines for her. And we're told that some of those precincts in Des Moines did have victories for her. So of course here people are pretty excited for those as well. And going back to her speech a little bit, she touted just the need for change in the White House and kind of undoing the work that President Trump has done as well so far. And we're going to, be here until all of her support is still here. People that I've talked to, of course, want those results, but they're patiently waiting, and enthusiasm hasn't really died down, as you can see here, which is good for the campaign. So again, that's what I have for right now, and back to you.